You know that feeling, right? You're standing in the supplement aisle, just staring at this wall of magnesium bottles, and you're thinking, which one of these is actually for me? Well, today, we're going to cut right through all that confusion. We are breaking down 5 specific types of magnesium so you can finally understand what each one really does best.
Okay, let's just dive right in. To get why this is so important, you first have to appreciate what a powerhouse magnesium really is. I mean, this one single mineral is responsible for over 300 different biochemical reactions in your body. No, seriously, that's not a typo. Over 300. It is an absolutely critical player in keeping your whole system running just like it should.
And what does all that work actually look like in your day-to-day life? It's incredible, really. Right now, magnesium is helping to build your muscle strength, it's supporting your nerve function, all while working to maintain a steady heartbeat and keep your blood sugar in check. It's kind of like the ultimate unsung hero, just working away behind the scenes for your health.
Now, you might be thinking, hey, I eat a pretty healthy diet, so I should be fine, right? Well, not necessarily. The tough reality is that even a really well-balanced diet can fall short of our magnesium needs, and this creates what we call a magnesium gap for a lot of people, which is exactly why understanding supplements can be such a game changer.
So, let's meet our first specialist on the team. If you're looking for something that helps with muscle function and, maybe a little digestive support, then you're going to want to get to know Magnesium Citrate.
The secret to magnesium citrate's popularity? It's really simple. Absorption. Our bodies are just really, really good at taking it in and putting it to work efficiently. It's one of the most common forms you'll see precisely for that reason. It just works.
And you can really see its dual action role right here. I mean, for anyone who's active, it's a fantastic ally for cutting down on muscle soreness and speeding up recovery after a workout. But it's also well known for its gut-friendly side, making it super effective for helping out with occasional constipation.
Okay, let's move on to our next type. So, if your main goal is less about bouncing back from the gym and more about just finding a sense of calm, then you'll definitely want to meet magnesium glycinate.
The magic here is really in the pairing. See, the magnesium is combined with an amino acid called glycine, which is famous for its own calming effects. So you get this incredible 1-2 punch that creates a supplement specifically geared towards relaxation and just winding down. Its benefits are all about tranquility. That's why you'll see it recommended for pretty much everything from getting better sleep to managing daytime stress and anxiety. And here's a huge plus, especially when you compare it to citrate. It has minimal gastrointestinal side effects. It's known for being incredibly gentle on your system.
Next up, we've actually got a pair of specialists, 2 forms of magnesium that are laser-focused on guarding your cardiovascular health. Let's take a look at magnesium sulfate and taurate.
So first up is sulfate. You probably already know this one. It's Epsom salt. And while we love using it in a bath for sore muscles, it has a much, much more serious role. It's actually used intravenously in hospitals, in critical care settings, to help manage serious heart rhythm issues.
Then we have its partner, taurate. Now, just like glycinate, this form pairs magnesium with an amino acid. This time it's taurine. And taurine is known to be incredibly beneficial for the heart, which makes this a really powerful combination for everyday cardiovascular support.
You know, the best way to think about these two is like they're different kinds of specialists. Think of sulfate as the emergency responder, the one that's used in critical situations to get a heart rhythm back in check. Taurate, on the other hand, is all about the long game, long-term wellness. It's for improving circulation and supporting your overall heart health day in and day out.
All right, on to our final specialist in the lineup. If you're someone who often feels drained or fatigued, Magnesium Malate might just be the one you've been looking for. This one is all about energy.
The secret weapon here is something called malic acid. This is a natural substance that's a vital part of what's known as the Krebs cycle, which is, to put it simply, how our cells actually create energy. So by binding magnesium with malic acid, you get a supplement that's designed to directly support that fundamental energy production process.
And as a result, the benefits are super clear. It's designed to boost energy right at the cellular level, and it can also help decrease muscle soreness and pain. This combo makes it particularly helpful for people dealing with conditions like chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia. And just like glycinate, it's got great absorption rates with very few digestive side effects.
Okay, so we've met the muscle ally, the calming companion, the heart guardians, and the energy booster. That is a lot of information, I know. Which brings us to the big question. How in the world do you choose the right one for you? And that right there brings us to the single most important part of this whole conversation. Now that you've got all this knowledge, What is your informed next step?
This right here is the crucial disclaimer, and it's one we all need to take very seriously. Look, this information is a fantastic guide, but it is absolutely not a prescription. Your body and your health needs are completely unique to you.
So, the goal here isn't for you to go out and self-diagnose. Not at all. The goal is to empower you. Now you can walk into your doctor's office and have a much more specific, much more informed conversation about what might be right for your personal health goals.
Ultimately, what this all comes down to is listening. Use this knowledge as a new lens to better understand the signals your own body is sending you. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What is your body trying to tell you? Thanks so much for tuning in.